Right, hello, and welcome back. I know we're starting super bloody early today, but A, I was bored, and B, so why not, you know? Yesterday, we managed to liberate the city of Canabris. After some long battle, we kind of destroyed, in a way, the Wardstone. Um, Also, the Sutton guy went along with that succubus, so now they're a couple. Yeah, we've been empowered, so we're now a mythic hero. We also met with the Queen, and she's turned me into the commander of the Crusade, of the 5th Crusade. So now we have an army, it seems. So yeah, that's pretty freaking legit. That's kind of where we left off last time. She has commanded us to take our army and take over or recapture Dresden, which is the fort that was lost to the demons years ago. Yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. She also told us that we needed to recruit some new members for the army, some mercenaries or something, because we have the Eagle's Watch, we have some Crusaders. So yeah. Oh, here we go. An army of mongrels you promised me. Would be useful about now, yeah. Yeah, they would be useful in this campaign. If I had more time, if we weren't in such a hurry, we'd go to Saul and show him the trophies we took from the demons. Okay, we have to deal with Saul after we conquer Dresden. Alright. Oh, this is the... Yeah, the Inquisitor dude. Who I think was friends with Holrun, who we, murdered. Ooh, blacksmith. Hello? You have something cool? Oh, sell real quick. What we got? You got any new... I don't really need crossbows for my main character. Cold Iron Masterwork Composite Shortbow. Jesus, that's a mouthful. Ooh, a shield might be good. Who's that? Who are you? Oh, Social. Oh, you're someone I can actually recruit to my group. Interesting. Where's my... There you go. This shield looks... Yeah, it's gonna be better than yours. Oh, yeah. Wait, this is a damaging shield? Does not have an armor class? Nani? Why does it not have an armor class to it like other shields? That's weird. Don't think I should... Well, I was going to give you this, but if it doesn't have any additional armor, I don't see the bleeding point. Oh, hang on. Oops, sorry. Take that real quick. Thanks, mate. Right. Oh, yeah, find the two singers, the band of the Citadel. And then just scale shed some light on the fate of the Protector of Canabris. Yeah, we need to find some more magical essence so we can unlock more knowledge about her. To Nino. This is the Hearthound cart. Don't show completed ones. Oh yeah. Inquisitor. Gotta talk to him, talk to Social. Wipe out the band of cultists. So, Mr. Inquisitor, bro, hello, hi. Commander, let me personally congratulate you on your new title and thank you for your time in advance. I'm Lotier Hawkblade, an Inquisitor of the Church of Iomade, the Bringer of Light. I require your assistance in a certain delicate matter involving one of your companions, Count Deandre. Oh, the Count? Yeah, you want to prelate Holrun's followers? Yes, of course. Are you aware that it was me who killed him? I mean, that is lawful, but I do want to ask him this. No, I wasn't aware. Why are you reading this to me, Inquisitor? Why are you reading this to an Inquisitor and so calmly? Surprisingly bold move. How did it happen? I wanted to protect the priest of Desna. He deemed a traitor and threatened with execution. I'll have to confirm your testimony when I finish investigating the Count's case. But knowing the revered Holrun and his attitude towards the Desnans all too well, I know that it's true. This news is hard to accept. Why did I leave Canabris right when everyone needed me the most? Okay, so he kind of took that relatively well. I just wanted to make sure he knew that. And since we're, like, meant to be chaotic neutral, I can take lawful action sometimes. Sorry, meant to be evil neutral, sorry. What brings you here? I ask you to assist the Church of Iomedae in an investigation of the utmost importance. I understand that the leader of the Crusade has plenty of other matters to attend to. Allow me to tell you the details. Perhaps it will explain why I'm calling upon you. His face instantly reveals his feelings. He frowns and looks through you, lost in thought for a moment. Suppose you already have heard about Count Arenday's story. Refer to the tragedy of the Heaven's Edge estate. Tell me what happened there again? 10 years ago, several powerful demons managed to penetrate the Wardstone barrier and commit a mass murder of all the guests who attended the feast in celebration of the young Darian's birthday. The unknown magical disease that they brought wiped out the whole estate in less than a day. That was not a unique case in itself. The demons have attempted such rage on Medivian lands before. But they never dared to target a well-protected place. The Denriton family was especially rich, and the estate was protected by elite bodyguards. There were several strong and righteous paladins among the guests. Moreover, the revered Nestrian, Darian's tutor, was one of the most powerful priests of Iomedae in the vicinity. All of them died, nonetheless, except for the young count, who had suddenly manifested his understanding of sacred healing powers. Was that divine, a miracle, or curse? It remains to be seen. You're going to investigate this old case again, aren't you? Yes, I am. I have several reasons to doubt the widely shared account of what exactly happened at the estate and how it happened. See, Commander, I was among those sent to examine the estate after the incident. I saw everything with my own eyes, and I still remember it clearly, even though it feels like it happened a lifetime ago. Heaven's Edge was a unique place that carried the spirit of old Mendev. Mendev before the World Wound. Yet, on that day, it turned into a labyrinthine house of horrors, like something only seen in our nightmares. Apologies for the digression. Yeah, I wanted to tell you about my suspicions. Everything about the incident seemed odd. Why the only person left alive was a young boy with a newfound talent for divine magic. Nobody did send Canabris for help, even though the agony spanned many hours. We found the demons dead, their heads cut off, and when we got into the state. How were they defeated? How did the disease kill even the paladins present in the estate, who are said to be immune to any disease? If the demons found a way to penetrate the Holy Warrior's defenses, why have they never repeated this since the tragedy of Heaven's Edge? That's a good point there. Definitely interesting. You're the only person who can help me, Commander, because the only living witness of those events is currently serving in your army. Your army's route will take you near the very site of the tragedy, Heaven's Edge. The has been abandoned and sealed with potent magic throughout all these years. Only the Count has the power to break the seal. He is unlikely to invite an Inquisitor inside. In any case, he won't like me sniffing around his family's seat. But if you, as his commander, express a wish to visit the estate, you'll be obliged to fulfill it. And I'll simply follow you as one of your attendants. Okay. There are hundreds of ways, thousands of paths, and myriad loopholes in the human lives forces of evil can use to their advantage. I'm not sure which one led to the demons to the gates of Heaven's Edge, but I do know it wasn't a simple raid. The kind of crusaders face every day. That incident involves significantly more powerful entity, and that's why I'm asking for your help. I couldn't be sure that such a tragedy will not happen again until we uncover the truth. Did you question himself? did, but the Count insisted that he couldn't remember anything about the incident due to severe shock. He told the demons at the very beginning and when they appeared at the celebration to announce the onset of the plague and mock their victims. He also witnessed the death of his mother, the Countess. That was all he would tell me. Found the young Count sleeping like a log on the floor, like one of the rear chambers, having drunk about half the family's wine cellar all by himself. There's no reason to disbelieve him in this matter. Okay. Yeah, you've already been there several times. What do you expect to find now? I was young and inexperienced Inquisitor when I first visited Heaven Edge 10 years ago. My skills have improved significantly since then, and I paid dearly for that. My arsenal includes many spells and techniques dedicated to gathering information about people and events. Almost all of them require me to be physically present in a place where the event happened, or when the question happened, okay? That's why I must return. Did you suspect him of hiding something, or that he's to blame for the tragedy? I deliberately refuse to entertain any theories or suspicions so that it doesn't affect the investigation. That's fair enough. There is a saying among my colleagues that suspicion is the mother of prejudice. Prejudice is married to failure. Cool. I can only tell you that Count Adorne wasn't suffering from demonic possession, the most common malice in our country at the time. Taylor Holder himself examined the boy right after the tragedy, and he didn't sense anything awry with him. Fine. What do you need me to do? You must now ask you to speak to the Count and tell him that you wish to see Heaven's Edge. Please do not inform him of my presence right away. I'll join your escort when it's time to travel to the estate. When we get there, I'll also require your help with the investigation. Okay. Alright, so I guess we're going to be doing that. Oh, you want to talk to me as well.
Hello again. I'm very pleased to meet you.
God, it's voice acted.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to me. It's a pity I wasn't there at the Great Garrison to witness your feats of strength with my own eyes. The flash, however, could be seen miles and miles away.
Oh, interesting.
Some people were frightened of it, thinking that the demons had blown up the remains of the keep. I, for one, knew immediately that it was a good sign. The light above the city showed us that there was still hope.
What are you painting? Black's eyes linger mournfully on the canvas. The unfinished painting depicts a temple crowned with a rainbow-tailed bird, symbol of Shelen. 5 people dressed in rows stand before the temple, men and women, young and old. They all gaze back at you with a radiant happiness and the joy in their serene eyes.
My brothers and sisters in faith. They sent me for help, and then they saved my life, Commander. If the Prioress hadn't ordered me to escape the city and seek help, I would have died right along with them. Instead, I met Queen Galfrey on her way to Nerosian, and hurriedly returned to Canabras, only to find my friends dead on the steps of our desecrated temple.
Oh, damn.
I want to draw them the way they live on in my memory. Wise, beautiful, and loyal to their goddess and their city to the very end.
Oh, I hope you last longer than your brethren when the real battle begins.
Do not speak ill of them like that. They did everything they could.
You say so?
It's not their fault that the odds were so stacked against them.
I mean, the odds were stacked against me when we pulled through.
Now it's my duty to make sure my friends and tutors did not die in vain. I will honor their sacrifice by making this world a bit more beautiful and kind.
Yeah. You want to discuss something with me, right?
Yes, I have a personal request. Before we undertake our journey and leave Canabras behind, I would like to visit Martyr Zacharias' cemetery for a funeral. It's not far from here, and it's important. I would like to pay my respects to my friends from the Temple of Shalen who died defending the city. Also, if it's not too much trouble, I would like you to come with me to honor their memory.
Oh,
friends
God.
and family will be at the funeral, and perhaps the commander's personal presence will bring them comfort.
Do I have to?
I know that you are burdened by many cares right now.
Yeah.
So I understand if you can't find the time. But if you could, I would be sincerely grateful.
Yeah, exactly. Who are you and how can you possibly be of use to my army?
My name is Sozio Vanek. I am a cleric of Shalen, the Eternal Rose and the Goddess of Beauty. Yes, I know that many people would consider me useless in a war. This is not a usual war, though. Just consider our enemy. The Abyss and his demons are the very embodiment of everything evil and ugly in the world. Perhaps a disciple of kindness and beauty might come in handy. I have no doubt that we will win this war, Commander. We just have to. It is our destiny.
Okay.
My role is to help you, and all those standing by your side in this struggle, to survive and flourish. Everyone deserves the chance to find peace and happiness in the world that they are defending so selflessly.
Alright, well, nice meeting you. Gotta go.
You must be rather busy indeed. Leading a crusade all by yourself is no joke. I still believe that you are up to the task. This war has been raging for 100
Is that a peacock?
years, but you've given us a chance at victory.
Kind of peacockish, I guess.
Here we go.
What's up, bro? There you are. I'd love to visit Heaven's Edge and see Iandra's estate someday. Oh, I was just about to mention it myself. I've been thinking, now that I'm in the middle of this whole crusade nonsense, simply must devise new ways to have fun. All the recent commotion, my birthday completely slipped my mind. Oh, Jesus. What if I were to celebrate in Heaven's Edge? It's not far from here. You'll get to enjoy the banquet and a bona fide haunted house. Since you're my superior and I'm your advisor, I'm obliged to ask your permission to lead for the festivities. I want to invite you too. I'm sure the commander can free up an afternoon like the soldiers aren't lean. Okay, yeah, you really gonna throw a banquet in the place where your whole family died? Yes, what of it? Am I supposed to weep and quake in fear for the rest of my life? I stayed away from that damn place for 10 years, and now I'm going to return there to drink, dance, and be merry without care in the world. You can keep your squeamish disapproval to yourself. I mean, I was just asking. Alright, deal. Perfect. We'll have a ball, make sure of it.
I can handle it.
Where can I recruit new people? Because that's one of the things it wanted me to do. What do you think you powers you receive from me? People know it'll send grows accustomed to ample opportunity. The powers I receive from you are useful, but there's no point in treating me with an excessive piety. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Nino's over here. Did say she wanted to talk to me, or...
Is that a trap?
Is that a trap? Oh. Horse armor? I mean, there are horses there. Okay, interesting.
Can't make the demons wait.
There you are, my dear. Ah, there you are. Very good, just in time. You're delighted to know that I need you for an experiment. So the Great Garrison stands ruthless. Demons are running for the hills with their tails between their legs. Mendev's queen, what was her name? On the tip of my tongue. Ah, yes, Galfrey. Is scurrying to and fro, and all this somehow connected to you, my loyal follower. Jesus. Thus far, there is no scientific evidence of your exceptionality. One discounts blind faith in the divine intervention, which I do. We, people of science, refuse to believe in the inexplicable without proof. We are the ones who explain the inexplicable. Therefore, open your mouth and say ah. Ah? Alright, your throat's fine, tongue looks perfectly normal. Your breath? Well, the smell is in line with the regular functioning of the digestive system. Now for your teeth. No detectable alterations. By the way, did you know that many individuals, while being wholly civilized representatives of their own races, still have amazing powerful bite? Okay. Teeth like mine, I should know. Ah, you're Kitsune. Field researchers have shown that Kitsune's bite takes much longer to heal than bites of many other races. Moving on. Alright, what do we have next? Ears. Let's check your hearing. Testing. Hearing's fine. Was fine, but don't worry, it's scientifically proven that it should return to normal soon. Jesus Christ. Eyes clear. Posture is satisfactory. Limb length is standard. No lice, that's good to know. Boy, you are the picture of health. Pity, I was expecting to find some anomaly. Well, let's now assess your mental state. Completely fucked up. Imagine a hypothetical situation. You are three. Two squirrels have found their way into a hollow and are now copulating there. What do you do? Oh, you are a tree. I do precisely nothing because I'm a tree. An unconscious act of withdrawal along with the lack of trust in your own abilities, or perhaps just a healthy dose of pragmatism. On to the next question. Another hypothetical situation. You are a tomato. You've just been picked from a vegetable patch and put into a crate. You know that today the cook will use half the tomatoes from your crate to make soup. What do you do? Yeah, again, I'm a tomato, remember? An unconscious act of withdrawal, inability or unwillingness to see the bigger picture behind something small. Alright, I understand. So it appears you really don't believe in your ability to change things. In fact, you are a strong pragmatist who knows perfectly well what you can do and what you can't. Your reasoning is that of a mortal one, who's capable of achieving a great deal, though he would deny even that. On that note, I deem this experiment complete. Thank you for participation. And yet you remain a puzzle to me. I love puzzles. One of these days I'd love to solve you completely, unless I forget. Giggity? Alright. You didn't remember my name is Weaver. Grand Scroll of the World History, your name is irrelevant. Okay, thanks. I had a feeling it was going to end up like that somewhat. Commander, let me say something. Before you, this wasn't a war. It was agony drawn out over decades. Now, no one believed in victory anymore. When the demons attacked the city, for some it was relief. At least the end had come. They laid down their weapons and surrendered without a fight. Felt the same thing, but somehow got through on stubbornness and the vague hope that that if nobody found Lavinia's body, she might, by some miracle, have survived. And that miracle was you. You returned my beloved to me, and I nearly lost all hope of seeing her again. Okay. We went on that suicide mission to the Great Garrison and won the city back. Turned a defeat into a victory. I know it wasn't easy, but you make everything seem so effortless. Do everything just like that. Queen believes in your power. For me, there's just more proof of it. For me, there's just more proof of what I felt that day when I saw Nivea alive, standing next to you. You're the miracle we've been waiting for. You're the one who will finally put an end to the terrible war and, in spite of everything, deliver us victory we so desperately need. With you, I'm sure the Crusade will achieve what the others could not. Oh yeah, I found this scabbard. Yeah. The scabbard held the solemn hour, my family's sword. Father once fought with it, and I took it when I left home to become a paladin. Alas, it was stolen. I parted with my heirloom willingly to help someone dear to me. Nivea indeed needed expensive healing. Oh, it was not stolen. Okay, sorry, misread that. And having no other way to procure money, I pawned my father's sword. Think he would have understood? I'm sure he would give everything to help his family. I hope to redeem the Solomon Hour eventually. There's never enough money, and soon the sword disappeared from the pawn shop altogether. I have no idea who took it. It seems I'll have to take part. I'll have to part with my father's sword forever. I mean, you did. No. Yeah, is she sick? You'll forgive me if I don't go into detail. Fair enough. Alright. I don't like any of these answers. I mean, she did have all those things at her disposal, I guess. Stay silent. Her parents were loyal servants, yet it wasn't enough to earn them the title or coat of arms. Still, however, humble our name might be, it is worth something. I don't know if I'll ever see Solemn Hour again, but at least I have the scabbard back. Thank you. We need reinforcements. Can you get us more soldiers? Began the march on Dresden. We chose speed over numbers. If more volunteers to be recruited, they simply won't arrive in time. We could pay mages to deliver troops to the camp. I doubt the army coffers could afford it. We spare... 7,500? I'll wait with that. So it turns out that the Queen has had a head of counterintelligence is wondering. I wonder why. Okay. You think the Queen doesn't trust you? If that's true, she wouldn't put you in charge of the army. My main task is to be your advisor until you gained enough experience as a commander. Counterintelligence, Nivea and I were tasked with keeping an eye on your inner circle, but you're not under suspicion, Commander. You're under our protection. Interesting.
Beautiful.
Can I help? We heard about the wound I have and that sometimes open my chest. Can you perhaps tell me what kind of demonic curse this is? Indeed, I've been told of your affliction. Can you open your wound? Oh, can you will the wound open? No? That's a shame. Can you tell me about this wound? Would say I know blades that leave never-healing cuts of poisons that stop wounds from healing. Heard witches curses that reward eternal wounds, but wounds that seem to reopen and heal over and over? Like, perhaps you know other cases like this? I think in 4671, a Medivian army corporal had all his bones and cartilage turned to glass. Oh god. Ow. Oh, boiled. Okay, nope, that doesn't match anything. Yeah, okay. You're completely useless to me. How much money do I have? Yeah, that would kind of make me go a little bit broke, wouldn't it?
Let's see what we can do.
Only got me. Getting close to leveling though. Didn't she say, like, recruit some people? Yeah, get more pages for the storyteller, get more the parts of the golden buckler.
Here we go.
Chapel tent.
I can handle it.
Who's in the chapel?
Can't make the demons wait.
Okay, so that's literally oh, what's the word for it? Prayer altar of all different, deities. Guild medic. Stout man with a fuzzy grey beard greets you. Well met, Commander. You've caused quite a stir. Everyone thought Canabarus was done for, but the gods had other plans. That's quite a blaze over the Great Garrison. All the vermin running with their tails between their legs. Yeah, show me what scrolls you're selling. Oh, alchemist kit.